Dear students, welcome to my channel, Dr. V.R. Podile, Professor of Management and Economics. In this video, I am dealing with meaning of dividend and types of dividend. Meaning of dividend and types of dividend. Let us first deal with meaning of dividend. Dividend refers to that portion of a firm's net earnings which are paid out to the shareholders. A dividend is a distribution of profits by a corporation to its shareholders. When a corporation earns a profit or surplus, it is able to pay a proportion of the profit as a dividend to shareholders. Any amount not distributed is taken to be reinvested in the business, which is called as retained earnings. The alternative to the payment of dividends is the retention of earnings or profits. The retained earnings are easily accessible source of finance. There is an inverse relationship between dividends and retained earnings. Larger retentions, lesser dividends, smaller retentions and larger dividends. In this slide, I had explained different types of dividend. There are 6 different types of dividend. 1. Cash dividend. 2. Scrip dividend. 3. Bond dividend. 4. Stock dividend. 5. Property dividend. And 6. Liquidating dividend. Let us now discuss different types of dividend in detail. 1. Cash dividend. It is the most common form. The shareholders receive dividend in the form of cash for each share. But for distributing cash dividends, the company needs to have positive retained earnings and enough cash for such distributions. 2. Scrip dividend. Under this form, a company issues the transferable promissory note to the shareholders, wherein it confirms the payment of dividend on the future date. A scrip dividend has shorter maturity periods and may or may not bear any interest. These types of dividend are issued when a company does not have enough liquidity and require some time to convert its current assets into cash. 3. Bond dividend. The bond dividends are similar to the scrip dividends, but the only difference is that they carry longer maturity period and bear interest. 4. Stock dividend. These types of dividend are issued when a company lacks operating cash but still issues the common stock to the shareholders to keep them happy. The shareholders get the additional shares in proportion to the shares already held by them and don't have to pay extra for these bonus shares. Despite an increase in the number of outstanding shares of the firm, the issue of bonus shares has a favorable psychological effect on the investors. 5. Property dividend. These dividends are paid in the form of a property rather than in cash. In case a company lacks the operating cash, then non-monetary dividends are paid to the investors. The property dividends can be in any form, including inventory, asset, vehicle, real estate, etc. 6. Liquidating dividend. When the board of directors decides to pay back the original capital contributed by the equity shareholders as dividend, it is called liquidating dividend. This dividend is usually paid at the time of winding up of the operations of the firm or at the time of final closure. Dear students, in this video, I had dealt with meaning of dividend and types of dividend. Thank you.